phthalates, phthalate, things you can't pronounce, you know. Hey you guys, double thumbs, like double guns, pew pew. 'Tis I. This week, I'm going to be discussing with you all conscious beauty buying. Now, that might sound like a whole bunch of gobbledygook to you, but I promise it has a meaning. I'm just using that as a term to explain buying beauty products for a purpose other than the formula of the product or the brand itself. I consider there to be 3 categories that fall under the umbrella of conscious beauty buying.
Let's see that umbrella again.
We have cruelty-free, we have vegan, and then we have all natural. That is what I mean by conscious beauty buying. You're thinking about how your purchases will affect the environment, other species, and also yourself. If there's a health aspect of it, I'm sort of using them as a progression because I think they get slightly more intense as you go along, or do they? We'll find out. Okay, let's get started. The most common term that's tossed around is cruelty-free. I strive to be a cruelty-free makeup artist. I certainly make it a priority when buying new makeup products. I can't say for certain that every single item in my kit or repertoire is 100% cruelty-free. I've been collecting makeup for many, many moons, and this is only sort of a recent development for me, so sorry. But I love the idea. Cruelty-free, for those that don't know, means not tested on animals. That is the final product. None of the ingredients, no aspect of this product was ever tested on animals. So it can be true that a product has honey in it or is made of goat hair, like a brush, while still being a cruelty-free brand or product because that brand or product did not test on animals. I feel very strongly about this. What did the animals do to deserve that, you know? There's a little bit of a gray area here. China is a country that requires every imported beauty product to be tested on animals before going to market in mainland China. Even if they're cruelty-free technically in the United States, if they sell in China, they are not cruelty-free. Something to know. Brands that fall under that category are MAC, and their parent company, Estee Lauder, also tests on animals. The more you know. There are tons and tons and tons of cruelty-free brands out there. Anastasia Beverly Hills, ColourPop, Kat Von D. And you can find every single one of them at crueltyfreekitty.com. I will link that below. She is a wonderful resource if you are thinking about going cruelty-free or are just interested in knowing who is and who is not a cruelty-free brand. All right, next category is vegan. Now, vegan means there are no animal products or byproducts used in the manufacturing of a makeup line. There are some products that are vegan, but not full brands. For me, it's you're in or you're out. Some very common animal products or byproducts used in makeup. Whale lard or whale fat is very famously known to be used in classic bullet style lipsticks. Unless a brand is vegan, if they have bullet lipsticks, they're probably made with whale lard, just letting you know. Of course, we have natural haired brushes as well. Face brushes, eye brushes, they can be made with goat hair, horse hair, whatever kind of hair. And of course, if there's hair on the products, that means it came from melaminal. You heard it here first. A brand can be vegan, but not cruelty-free. Now that makes no flippin' sense to me. Eco Tools, which is sold at the drugstore, they're a brush brand. Real Techniques, which I love that they're vegan because they're a brush line, so not sure why they're testing on animals. Sugar Venom, The Gnarly Whale. If you're gonna go out of your way to not use things like wax and hair, why you gonna test on animals, huh? Those are just a couple of brands that are vegan but not cruelty-free. Now, some of my favorite brands are both, and that includes, oh Lord help me, Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I'm wearing androgyny right now. Oof. Cover FX. I'm sure there are many more, and you can find them in your research. And the last category is all natural makeup. Now, I put that in quotes because honestly, actually, all 3 of these categories are kind of difficult to prove. There isn't a lot of regulation from the FDA. If a product is labeled organic, there are some guidelines and regulations required, but A brand can call themselves vegan, they can call themselves cruelty-free, they can call themselves natural, safe, green, whatever, and it doesn't have to mean anything. Lime Crime's a good example of that. They used to call their brand vegan and cruelty-free, but they used beeswax in their lipsticks. That is the same for all natural makeup. You can call it whatever you dang well please, except for organic, and there are no repercussions before it goes to market, so it can say whatever it wants. Natural makeup can mean so many things, but primarily brands are trying to eliminate chemical or synthetic ingredients from their products. Parabens, sulfates, phthalates. I get the purpose behind these brands, and I think sometimes that can be very, very valuable, but there's actually nothing that tells us these ingredients, these natural ingredients, are better for you than synthetic ingredients that have been used in makeup for years. At the dosage level at which most everyday people use these products, it's not necessarily going to affect you negatively because of how small of an amount makes contact with your skin and for such a short period of time, etc., etc. I think the whole natural makeup and beauty world isn't all it's cracked up to be. I think vegan makeup is a really good direction, and I am all for cruelty-free makeup. In this day and age, there is no reason for a brand to be testing their beauty products on animals. So cruelty-free, 2 thumbs up. Vegan, 2 thumbs up. I'll give it 2 thumbs up. Natural makeup, 1 thumb up, because some of them, you know, they really have good intentions. But I also want to put my 2 cents in and tell you all the truth as I know it. That is all I have for you today. I hope this video was somewhat informative and not too boring. Hopefully if you clicked on it, it's because you care this much about what I'm talking about. And I'd love to know where you all stand on this. Comment down below. Are you cruelty-free? Are you vegan? Do you love all natural makeup? I want to know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and follow me on Instagram at laurenmarienyc. I'll see you guys next week.